Okay, we have another question. This is from another beautiful Twitter follower that we have, VLV Style. So welcome. And do you spend a lot of effort with social media marketing versus traditional in-person marketing? Okay. Good question. I do really, I would say like 95% of my marketing online. And some of that is social media. I used to be a big Twitter person. I have shifted away from it a bit lately and kind of been using Facebook more. I've been seeing my crowd kind of migrating over there, where they used to sort of be on Twitter. So I just follow my crowd basically. And so I've been spending a lot more time on Facebook than Twitter. I do a little bit on LinkedIn as well. And as far as in-person marketing, when I first started my business, I did all in-person marketing. In fact, and I did Twitter, but that was when like not many people were on Twitter. This was a long time ago. But one of the big things that I did when I first started, which actually I think was amazing, and it really, at the time, as far as bringing people into my agency, when I had that business, it worked very well, was I used to do a lot of in-person speaking. So what I would do is I would look up local business groups. So I was in the tri-state area at the time, so it would be Philadelphia, New Jersey, and New York City for me. And I would look up kind of these local business groups. So maybe it was women entrepreneur groups. It could be like certain industries have meetups and things. Like I did one for like these group of entrepreneurs that were starting t-shirt businesses. So, there's all these kind of little pockets like beauty industry, fashion industry, tech industry, ad industry, and they all have like their own little clubs and meetups. So I really was just very diligent with researching what those were. And I came up with a signature talk, which was, gosh, I don't remember at the time, but I know it had something to do with PR. Actually, I think it was how to pitch the media like a pro, because I still do, but I had a book on that, so I think that's what it was. And it was kind of like just maybe 10 simple tips on how to pitch the media, something like that. And I would just gauge it for the audience, like I'd tweak it a little bit. So if it was for t-shirt people, I'd talk more about how to get press in fashion magazines or apparel-based magazines, things like that. So that's basically what I did in the beginning, and I would always collect everyone's information. I do some kind of contest so I could collect everybody's email address and follow up with them. And that worked really, really well. But because I run an online business now, I do most of my networking online I would say, like the majority of it. I do meet people in the city occasionally, but that's more like friends or like colleagues. It's not so much for work. And then, I might go to like one or two conferences a year. So business conferences can be good. So I might attend something like that. So last year I went to a great business conference for the ad industry. In July, I'm going to this amazing writing retreat, which is less about my business, but kind of about my business. So I seek out kind of interesting conferences. I know a lot of my colleagues love like the World Domination Summit. That's a huge one that they go to. I think a lot of them go to Blog World. That's another big one. So, there's lots of places that you can check out if you're looking to do some offline marketing as well, or to complement your online marketing that you're doing. Okay.